What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer, only time will tell. Excuse me. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Trickstar. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Trickstar, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box I opened up last year, which is obviously this beautiful B-Cup from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, you guys. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. Smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which in a way it kind of ties with today's video, but the question of the day is this: what deck are you guys looking forward what deck are you guys looking forward to playing when Duelists of Brilliance comes out? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, we actually have a bit of a weird video. I thought that we were going to be talking about all the new Trickstar cards that are in the set, but I believe I already talked about them. If I'm not mistaken, I had already talked about all the Trickstar cards that were in the set, but I found out that there was another one. There was another card that I wanted to talk about in this video. Did I ever talk about those? Hang on, guys. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yes I did. Yes I did. I actually did indeed talk about the Trickstar support. Okay, so I posted on threads last night that I was going to be talking about some new Trickstar support, but unfortunately, I wouldn't say that it was capped. It was more the fact that I didn't realize that there was another new card to talk about, if you will. So I humbly apologize. That's on me. That's on me. But not only do we have a new Trickstar card to talk about, we also have as well a couple of reprints for Duelists of Brilliance that I wanted to bring up, which ideally those reprints are actually for the new Tachyon support, which are basically number 97 Draglubion and 7th Ascension, which I believe Draglubion was in Battles of Legend Armageddon, if I remember correctly. It was either that or Heroes Revenge. It was one or the other. But Seventh Ascension was from Duels from the Deep, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that, you guys. But with that being said, let's get down to it with the Trickstar card. It is known as Trickstar Aqua Angel, which is a 4-star water fairy with 0 attack and defense, and says that this card is always treated as a Marine Cess card. So I believe, funny enough, both Marine Cess and Trickstar can abuse the living shit out of this card, which will be insane. And it has 3 separate effects, and the first and third effects are once per duel, meaning you can only use them one time throughout the course of the duel, and that's it. And the first effect reads: if you control a Trickstar or Marine Cess monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or grave. So ideally, with this effect, it's literally a cyber rev system for itself, which honestly, that's pretty great. That's pretty cracked. I mean, it does help you go into cards like Holly Angel. It can help you make Blue Slug, I believe, which is pretty cool. And it can even also help you go into some of your rank 4 plays. If you run rank 4s, this card can help you make them, which is pretty cool. The second effect reads: link monsters that point to this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Excuse me. So it's, as I said. So it's as I said, cards like Holly Angel, Black Cat Bat, Blue Slug, all those different cards, if they're linked to this card, or if you have a card like say perhaps Access Code Talker or something in the like, it can't be destroyed in battle, which is pretty useful. The only downside is that it can still be targeted and destroyed by card effects, which is a bit of a downside. But I don't know if there is a card that can protect your link monsters from being targeted and destroyed by card effects. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to look into that one of these days. But the third effect reads: if this card is sent to the grave as link material, you can look at your opponent's hand and all their set cards. This literally gives you insight to what their next move is going to be, and honestly, there could literally be anything. Excuse me. Honestly, there could literally be anything that they could set. They could set fucking skill drain. They could set there can be only one. They could literally set pretty much like any floodgate in the fucking game, for all we know. And you also get to look at your opponent's hand. So that way you'll be able to bypass pretty much whatever hand traps that they may have at their disposal, and you can easily rip cards out of their hand depending on what your board looks like and what your opponent's board looks like. You could potentially rip cards out of their hand and just pop off from there, which is pretty crazy. But I will admit though, Trickstar really doesn't like. We're like way past its prime right now. Like we're at a point in the game's history where there's really no point in seeing Trickstars get played unless unless if we get like even more added support for, you know, for the archetype, like perhaps maybe, I don't know. I guess maybe perhaps a synchro monster, perhaps, or maybe a fusion would be pretty cool. But I think all in all, honestly, all in all, I think for the most part, you're gonna end up using this card for the Marine Says archetype, much more rather than the Trickstar archetype itself. So, but honestly, I can't wait to see if this card does get played at some point. If it does, that's awesome. If not, then it proves that the Trickstar archetype is more of a gimmicky archetype rather than the Marine Says archetype. Because obviously, you guys know Marine Says was a meta deck for, I think for a few months, for like a few months when the archetype was first introduced. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe the deck will be meta again. Only time will tell. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.